offside. They've got to make sure they play the whistle. Back with the play. So Yapas, good start. And I like the way they're just passing the ball around as well, just keeping control. There's young Henderson, just an accidental trip from behind by Malboy Hudson. So Tani Henderson goes back in to Kanai, gets it through for Lelko. Lelko, we know she's got the lethal left foot, and so do Casuarina. So Lily gets that out, and the throw is going the way of the Yapas. And keep an eye out for Jasmine Anderson, of course, number 17 for the Yapas. She's in the box. That goes to Kanai. She is their barometer. We feel, don't we, Mina? If Jasmine Anderson is up, so are the Yapas. And here she is now.
It's like she is that backbone, isn't she, of the Yapas?
Sorry, across the face, at the back there. And again, Briston. So Briston's playing up forward, usually down back, but they've got her in the striker's position.
Yeah, that's a bit of a change too from the Yapas, you know, making that decision. Let's see how Imogen Briston goes up top. Just saying before, you know, Jasmine Anderson, you can't...
Here's Mizib. Usually not many errors you see from Mizib, but she got her mistake back that time. She missed the ball to start with, and there's a missed kick. And the last thing the Yapas want to do is give Casuarina these easy opportunities. They're giving them easy ground there when they had the ball in their forward line, and they've just let it go too easy. Sorry, what were you saying about?
Oh no, Anderson? Just she is that core. You know, she is that core of Yapas right now. She's got just so much drive in her, which is fantastic. And that's what they need. You know, she's everywhere on the field. She's fit. She's smart. You know, she's got the mentality of soccer. She's got the mentality of any sport, really. Yeah, put a ball in front of her, and she'll use it and she'll blitz. She
does, and she just never gives up and goes second, third, fourth efforts. And here's a good matchup. Here's Talia Kickett, of course, the goalkeeper. Talia Taylor Kickett. So the goalkeeper for the Yapas. Always a bit of entertainment when she's in the goals for us, which is good to see. Loves the game, gives it a crack. Oh, good work there by Sega Cole, just showing her skills. So Lauren Douglas gets that one through, and Rachel Hoffman, the captain for Casuarina, just keep an eye on her. She's sitting second on the goal scorers, so sitting with 21, which is pretty good for the season. She's 2 behind the leader, Rihanna Myatt. So Moschini is the captain tonight, which is good. She's only a young player, isn't she?
She is, and given her captaincy and that, you know, that leadership role too is fantastic.
Oh, good work by Tani Henderson. The idea was there. She's missing her sister tonight, Rachel. Here's Anderson. Give it back to Anderson. She doesn't. Anderson's back in there. Then she has a crack.
Oh, well done, Jazzy Anderson.
Good work. So again, the experience of Jasmine Anderson against the experience of the goalkeeper for Casuarina, and she's got a ton of experience.
That's a good matchup.
So, of course, Gordeas.
Look, so far so good. Yapas is definitely getting into that position of scoring some goals here.
So Kitsos, we know that she's got fancy footwork there. She shows it, and that's not easy to get around Fulton, which she did. Briston, so no communication there. Hung her head there a bit, Briston. She just needs to get back up and encourage her younger teammates. And Lelko put the pressure on, and in the end, Malboy Hudson kicked that one out. So good work by Lelko. It's only early in the game. 5 minutes gone, so just need to keep it positive, of course. No one's back there for the Yapas. It went through. Henderson tries to control it. Malboy Hudson. Nice, she's in the right spot. If she's got some space, she could have had a crack then. Here's Fulton. Now, we know she's got some fancy footwork. And here we go. So we are against Mizib. That's going to be a good matchup. I'm pretty sure we called them the last time they played, and we said it was a good one. Here's Tani Henderson. She's got the pace, but she's just... No, she hasn't. She puts it in. It's a goal. Tani Henderson kicks the first goal for the Yapas. And there's that form from last week, from 2 weeks ago, Mina, that we spoke about.
Beautiful. Good girl. She's definitely in that sweet spot to receive that ball. And she did put it, just having a look at the replay, you know, she's got it, foot, you know, ball to the foot. She's got the pace. She looks up and beautiful place. She didn't even hesitate to try and smash that in, pump that over. She actually flicked it from the outside.
No left foot there. No left foot, but she used her right to advantage, yes.
Yeah, used the outside of her right foot, knowing the direction of where she wants that ball to go.
Well done to the young Anderson. She just kept pushing and pushing. So that's called a handball.
So this is a great start. You don't normally see, you know, Yapas coming up against Casuarina and getting the first goal, which is fantastic.
I don't think we've seen very often, apart from the first couple of games early on in the season, Yapas getting the first goal early.
Yes.
We were seeing goals later on in the game, but not so much early.
That's right. And their whole game plan right now, it's really working well for them, their positioning. Yeah,
they've made a few changes, as we said. So the older Henderson is out, Rachel, but Kristen's gone up forward. So just a few. They've put Anderson in the midfield, which is good because she floats back and forward, which is an advantage. We goes through so that this does come, and Taylor Kickett started waving around, doing star jumps to put her off. But it was called by the linesman.
Yeah, that was definitely offside where we are sitting, Tash. And that goes to show the experience too. And the uppers back line is definitely keeping an eye on these girls and not giving them any space to be able to push forward and finish some goals off.
And with Weo, just the pace that she has up forward for Casuarina, it's a good matchup with Mizab. So as much as we love Mizab scoring goals, it's good for her to be back there because she's got the pace to keep up with the Casuarina strikers and forwards.
Yeah,
but she can also, if she does push forward just a little bit, we know that she can have a crack at goal just forward of the halfway mark.
Anywhere. She can. She has the ability. She's got the legs. She's got the strength. She's got the direction. You know, and that's someone that you can utilise to go just push a little bit forward up into the midfield.
There's Fulton. There's Mizab there. Samartin always gives her all as well. Oh, well done, Lelko. She's trying to win the ball back against Shug. There's Fulton.
You see Fulton's definitely the, you know, the wall right now for Casuarina in the back line. She's not going to let any balls go through.
Oh, good through ball. Couldn't get there, Newton Aragon, in the end. So, Jenna Moschini. But well done to Newton Aragon. She won it back. Rodriguez. Oh, Anderson just straight away. And look at her keep going.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen her drop her head.
She's still going, Mina. She's run a good 40 metres, still to put the pressure on. Put the pressure on the goalie. So, Kitsos.
And managed to get back into position.
So, Fulton. That's come off Yapas. So, Fulton's going to throw that in. Just like the way that they're set up here, the Yapas. So just going in with a bit of a different game plan, which is always good. You got to change things up. Mizab. We don't have the sisters playing off tonight, which is always pretty interesting when the Mizab sisters have to verse each other. Oh, here we go. She's onside. She's got a lethal right foot. Goes across, and in the end, Daz just cut off the angle, and she was in the right position. So, well done to Fulton, but Kitsos. Some fancy footwork between them two. Oh, and again, Anderson. But Douglas is going to get back there. And that's come off Anderson, I feel. So that's going to be a goalie kick. Mm-hmm. So just over 10 minutes gone. And the first goal, of course, scored to the NT Yapas. And that was by Tani Henderson in the 6-minute mark. So good start.
A beautiful, beautiful placement from young Tani Henderson.
And good for her confidence as well. Yes. She's a very confident base player, so once she gets that confidence there,
once that engine starts going,
she's flying.
She's definitely.
And I feel that her and Lelko have started really well. So
Now, we are missing her older sister tonight.
Yeah, Rach. So, said about Rach missing, and we know that she's probably started up forward the last couple of games for the Yapas. So I think that's where Briston must have come in, and she's taken that spot. And Briston usually plays in the back line, but I feel with the speed that Casuarina had, that's why they've got Mizub there.
Yeah, definitely. Mizub's got the speed.
So kick forward, but good positioning, just not. Need a bit more pace up forward there. Oh, well done, Henderson. You can tell that she's up and about. Look at her then go into Douglas. Douglas is dangerous. We know she's got a good leg on her, puts it through, but Lelko is going to get there. Another confidence player, Mina, once her engine gets going as well.
Definitely. And it's just with these young players, you know, these youth players as well, they need that little bit of confidence boost just to get them going.
Was down on confidence for a few weeks there, I felt, Lelko, after starting the season really well, but she's building back into it. So there's Douglas. Where is she going to go?
To her partner in crime.
So Hoffman, the captain. But look at Anderson, just comes and again puts it forward. They're just lacking that bit of speed up forward there.
Most definitely lacking the speed up forward.
But I feel they can't. I think Anderson is better in the midfield because she's the one getting the ball forward. So if you put her forward, they struggle a little bit in that midfield. So it's a bit hard. Yana Martin, she reads the ball well. Clears it pretty much every time. Oh, that nearly. Good work, Briston. So she's gone through. She can have a crack. We know she's got a good leg.
Oh, a bit of a push.
Shoved, and in the end, a bit of a laugh there. She didn't want to body flop on the goalie there. A bit of UFC style going on there.
I think she looked like she got stuck there.
So we'll just watch on replay. I think it was that last tap, Mina. She needed to have a crack then.
She needed to have a quick crack. And look, lack of teammates as well, giving her the heads up. Hey, man on. You know, it's come down to the communication as well. You know, she wouldn't know if she had a player coming behind her.
She hasn't played for a couple of weeks, I'd say, as well. So probably lacking a little bit of match fitness there. We can see her just struggling in back play behind the play here on the screen. But she'll get herself into position. It was a good run. She did well.
She read the ball.
Yeah, with the head. She got her head in the right spot. And then
Kanai.
Another player that started the season well, then sort of dropped off a little bit, but has picked back up with that confidence that we were talking about. So Fulton will kick it straight over the top. So they're finding form at the right time here, the Yapas.
They definitely are. And it seems like every game they are still finding their form. But tonight they're looking pretty sharp.
So that goes straight through our boy Hudson. So they'll go out again. So clearing that again is Lely. So Lelko will come and throw it in. She's got a good throw on her as well. So where's a dangerous position? Segakol works for her now. She goes there. Well done, Segakol, the movement. And this is what we lacked from the Yapas. A good cross by Anderson. Briston couldn't get there. She nearly did. She tries to go out to Kitsos, but it's cut off.
That's a good knee.
By Casuarina. So Henderson coming through again. She had a bit of a crack then. Didn't pay off, but they're up and about, the Yapas, that's for sure. The ball goes through. That's offside. That's... Yeah, that was definitely offside. And Mina, you're right, between Yana Martin and Mizub and Moschini, they are doing a fantastic job pushing right up.
Yeah. They're not allowing Casuarina to come into an open space. They're not going to give them any room.
And the good value of that pushing right up, they know that Mizub has the pace to turn and chase if they do put the ball to space. She can match it with any of these forwards in Casuarina. So, Kitsos.
I would have thought that was going to be an offside, but no flags are up.
I thought she was going to have a crack then, but didn't quite get the opportunity. Here we go.
Here we go.
Again. So Weo, but Mizza, look at her come. She'll go and cut the angle off. She does that now. And in the end, it paid off.
Oh.
Taylor Kickett just taking her time. She'll give us a bit of a smile. She'll know the camera's on her. She usually has a few bounces.
We gave her a funny one, isn't she?
Yeah, we gave her a bit of a... Talking to the last time, she did it AFL style, had about 3 bounces and just managed to kick it within the line. I said to her that would have been on the bloopers highlight reel for sure if she would have missed that.
Yeah.
Oh, well
done, Lelko. Read that really well.
And again, nice pass. So there's Anderson. She'll take them all on like she does. Probably Segacol needed to help her out a bit more there. You can tell she tries to get herself into the action then. She probably realised she got caught ball watching Anderson instead of getting in the right position for her. Boy Hudson. Of course.
That was definitely offside.
Kristen's offside. She tried to sneak that one, I think, after just sneaking over for a bit of a drink from the sideline. So, easy one here for Casuarina to clear. But very impressed the way that Yapas are up and about to start this game. And that's what you need against powerhouse like Casuarina, sitting in second, have been sitting in second the majority of the season behind Hellenic. So we've got Hellenic sitting in first. They've won 17 games, lost 2, drawn 1. Casuarina have won 12. Drawn 2, lost 3. And then you got the Mindle Aces and the NT Yapas, and they're quite a bit behind first and second, but Hellenic are the ones.
Tonight's game really doesn't define those results right now.
No,
Yapas
it doesn't.
Are playing brilliant.
So what they want is that they know they're in the finals. The outcome of first, second and third and fourth is already set in concrete for the remainder of the season come finals. The most important thing for Yapas is that you're heading into finals up and about. And here they go again, Anderson. And it's in. She's kicked
beautiful.
It. There we go, Jasmine Anderson. She's got the second for the Yapas.
And of course, well deserved.
When she's up and about, as we said, so are the Yapas. And what a great second goal there.
Wow, just looking at the replay, you know, brilliant from Anderson. She's really on her feet, isn't she? She doesn't stop at nothing and places the ball beautifully through to the net. Good goal. Look, she deserves it. She's just...
Credit where credit's due.
She's a powerhouse.
She's in the midfield. She just keeps going. She lifts her teammates, really gets in there,
and
encourages them. She encourages them. She's a great mentor to the girls out there and a wonderful asset to have in any team. So well done, Jasmine Anderson. So Casuarina, this has really got them on the back foot.
This is
So Newton Aragon, she has a crack. Taylor Kickett. Oh, she's fallen and she drags it back in. How did she do that? And Missip's there laughing. Weo knows that it was so close. And
Taylor just looking at the replay. Beautiful cross ball in. Taylor gets Taylor. No. I'm glad Weo didn't try and boot that ball through, but, you know, Taylor Kickett, she had it all under control.
I reckon Mizib's eyes just lit up then when that second fumble come, thinking, where is this going? But she managed, luckily for Taylor Kickett, that the ball, the way she fell the way of the ball. So,
yes.
In the end, well done, Mizib. To Lelko, down. So Briston, she's on. Oh, they've called her. That must have been a close call. You're probably in a bit better position there than me, Mina, so we can see her on screen.
She's definitely not that much offside, but she is in front of the last player. So, so the flag is up. Fulton's now taking this kick, and I reckon she'll look over to between Douglas
she's got
and Shrug.
She's got
maybe not.
No, she's gone short. Rodriguez. So we go. Oh, there we go. But got too much wheat bix on that one, so that's an easy one. We'll just wait for Taylor Kickett to pick it up first.
I am seriously loving Weo's hair right now.
Yeah, you're into all that sort of stuff, aren't you, Mina?
I love it. It's out there.
It's looking pretty cool.
It is.
Oh, lovely kick. absolutely
and great control.
Target. Oh, through Henderson. Melbourne Hudson uses her body very well, Soraya there. Controls it. Oh, well done. She's got to clear it yet. She does. So here's Douglas. I think this has been the most quietest start to the game I've ever seen Douglas and Hoffman have. We haven't called them all that much. Douglas a little bit more, but...
And Hoffman's been really quiet too. And we're just waiting for them to start up.
So Kitsos, no, she knew that one went a bit too far, so she does the right thing, and instead of letting him have the easy kick, she lets Fulton take it to just put the pressure on. So smart work there by Kitsos, I feel.
And great control by Fulton.
So there's there's Hoffman, but Hoffman's playing in the midfield. We're used to her playing up forward, so they've made a few changes as well, Casuarina. But in saying that, well done, Australia, Malboy Hudson again. But she didn't find. Good challenge there. And we know Lelko's got the lethal left. Can I? Lucky.
If she didn't have that player on her, I reckon she would have went for it.
Here's Mizub. She wants to get up in on the action. Anderson. Be good body work between those two, Hoffman and Anderson. I think Hoffman's trying to get herself involved now. Jana Samartin just taps that one over.
So Casuarina's going to take the throw in. They really need to start pushing up into a position where they're going to get some points on the board right now.
Yeah, definitely a Casuarina one. Lelko puts it down. So go Casuarina, shug to Rodriguez. What have they got? They don't have much movement up forward.
No.
Skinny, the captain tonight, because of course Rachel Henderson's missing. Segakor against Hoffman. Segakor keeps going. Then there's a turnover. Newton Aragon, we know she knows how to score. She tries to cross it, but Mizub.
Yep, Mizub is not having that tonight. She's going to shut down any ball coming her way.
Yeah, they're really struggling to break that line, aren't they, Mina?
They are. Like, in their performance in the start, we're on the 23-minute mark, and their performance so far has been fantastic for the Yapas.
Yeah, you want to go hitting finals time on fire. The outcome of where you finish on the ladder means nothing when finals start.
No, that's right.
If you can get yourself into the finals, anything can happen. So, and if you're the form team hitting finals, then look out. And I feel that if Yapas can maintain this, then it's looking good. So already we've got a change. I'll let you keep an eye on that, Mina.
Yeah, so it looks like Rodriguez is coming off. And that looks like coming on, looks like... Is she on now? Yeah. Irini Kickers. No, it's not Irini.
So...
Okay. No, it's not. Sorry. Wrong team. Nikki Kalitsis, that's it.
Okay, Kalitsis, yep. So she's come on, so Lelko.
And once Nikki gets going too, she's got a little bit of pace on her as well.
So Lelko's got this one. Just talking about if Yapas, that's probably a bit of a push out, but they've let that go. Just talking about Yapa's momentum, next week they take on Mindle Aces. Now, Mindle Aces are sitting in third on the ladder, so that'll be a good game as well. So Mizub gets there just in time. So shadows that one and lets it through for Taylor Kickett. Good kick out towards Kitsos. And Casuarina have Litchfield. Litchfield sitting in sixth. Hellenic take on Port Darwin. So Yapas have a harder road heading into finals, but sometimes that's a good thing. So they're going to play the teams that they're expected to play in finals. So it's a good outcome, I feel. So I think Briston's offside there, but well done, Dea. So
yeah, it did look
I'm sure she was, right in front, but they didn't put their flags up.
No, unless we didn't see another player there somewhere.
someone's hiding somewhere that just popped into the grass like a pop-up sprinkler because I didn't see anyone. And again, that's her. If the ball's gone through, she's needs to make sure pushes up and back because her midfielder doing all the hard work.
And the ref did call handball there.
You couldn't script it any better for the Yapas. The Yapas have Casuarina tonight, Mindle next week, and then Hellenic before the finals start.
So
then
they're going to battle the next couple of weeks out.
Yeah. If they can take this in, this will be the best thing for the Yapas.
Yeah.
And you can see where their confidence will build because they're the 4 teams, including themselves, that are in the finals. So it's a really good opportunity for them.
Kanai, yes. We know she's going to have that kick. You know, she's got
she got a good leg.
She's got a great leg.
Well, that's come off the side of the boot a little bit, so I reckon that's going to go over the top and go out. So Lelko is going to have that one. So hitting the 27-minute mark, we're past the halfway mark here.
And the ball is still active.
And thank you to Tana Casemiro. She's messaged in and let us know that the strips for Casuarina were designed for NAIDOC week, and of course they didn't get to wear them, so they're wearing them tonight.
Yeah.
So
beautiful. So it is an Indigenous design.
Designed by Iki's family.
Oh, lovely. Iki's family, yeah. I love it. Thank you, Tana Casemiro.
So background on Iki, Mina, who was it designed?
Iki.
Yes.
Yeah, so she is a player, but we haven't seen her in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not quite too sure what's happening with her.
But still got the connection there. I thought there was a design on it, just wasn't quite sure which one. So that's going the way of Casuarina there, that free kick. So it's always good to find out this information. So thank you once again, Tana.
Yeah, beautiful, and I'm loving the strip. I really do. I'm going to ask for one. Maybe I'll get one from Casuarina.
Yeah, they might give you one.
Yeah. Well, that's gone out. That's going to be a corner.
First corner. So who's taking this? Hoffman's going to take it.
Yeah, Hoffman's going to take it. These girls really need to set themselves up and make something of this corner right now.
So where's Douglas? Douglas is taking her time to come. This is not where... They're their 2 main goal scorers so far this season. One's taking the corner and the other one's standing at the top of the box. So there's a bit of a change for Casuarina, I feel. So she goes towards the top of the box, but that missed Douglas altogether, but she gets it back. And look at the numbers for Yapas. Now, this is what we didn't see earlier on in the last couple of weeks, Mina, were the numbers at the ball.
Yep. Exactly right. They were a bit scattered, scattered through the season. But tonight, their formation, their performance is just, I'm really, really proud of them right now. Because their performance is picked up, their positioning, they're well, and they are getting the numbers to the ball, and they're shutting it down every time that ball comes to their back line.
So that free kick, what's going on? The free kick going the way Casuarina, not quite sure. Anderson was the only one that was putting any pressure on the Casuarina players then, so we missed what that one was for. So Fulton again
ball
over the top. Oh, beautiful work by Douglas, and again trying to get it to go through, and she was looking for Newton Aragon.
For someone in the
So that change, they've put Hoffman forward on the far side, and they've put Newton Aragon over to this near side here. So they've made a couple of changes, Casuarina.
Yeah, they have. And they do need that, they do need the, look, Sugar's doing a good job, but she does not have the pace to be able to keep up with the, Yapa's back line right now. So she has actually dropped, and Newton Aragon has stepped up.
So that's who designed the jumper.
Yeah.
The jumper. So
Newton Aragon.
I've got all the inside goss from Tana.
Yep. I'm going to get a shirt.
Well, if you can hear that, Casuarina, Mina wants a shirt.
Lucy Turner Casimiro, I would like a shirt. Thank you very much.
And I'll wear anything that's black and white, so you might as well whack me on it too.
As long as it's not magpies.
So changes. We've lost a bit of our scoreboard. I know it's come back up now. So 31 minutes gone. So a 2-0 scoreline to the Yapas. The Yapas, if you've just joined us, are in the Indigenous jumper. Sitting in fourth on the ladder, Casuarina in the black and white are sitting in second. This is round 19. Football NT Women's Premier League competition here in Darwin. Beautiful night, Larrakia.
It is.
Country here in Darwin. It's lovely breeze. So it's a dry season night, but yeah, it's
But it was a build-up day today.
Yeah, it was pretty hot actually. Just got a bit of a breeze. We got some rain earlier on Tuesday. They said that we might get a bit more rain the next coming days, but it doesn't look like it tonight.
No.
So the Casuarina coach has had to make a few changes, although that wind coming behind us feels
Jazzy
like
Anderson, look at her go.
Oh.
She's not giving up. You know, I can't. Look, she is my player of the tournament. I'm sorry, I'm not. Definitely. You just never see her give up, hey, or drop the head.
And one thing that did stand out, Mina, is when she did have the injury during the season, that's when the Yapas probably struggled the most. So since she's come back and built on form, so was the Yapas. So
definitely, and they take a page out of her book, you know, of her chapter, and they run with it. They run with her, and she picks up it just takes her to pick up the whole team.
That's right. Not one person makes a team, but they can really, really motivate.
They can really, be effective.
And lift their team and be the barometer, and she is it. So Douglas now, she's getting more involved.
Oh, well done to Lelko. She really kept up, you know, put on the afterburners and shut that ball down. It is going to be a Casuarina throw-in, so Douglas looked like she's going to be throwing this in. Wonder who she's going to look for? Maybe Kalitzis.
Hoffman's still, she's just not getting involved at the moment.
No,
Hoffman,
she's really quiet. And it's not like her.
No, it's
someone
not.
That's right up there with the goal scorers.
Well, she's sitting second. She's only 2 behind Rihanna Myatt, of course, who's had an absolute ripper of a season.
Oh, can't say no more about that one. She's definitely a deadly player.
Yeah, Charlie King had an interview with her today on his program on local radio. Moschini had a bit of a fall, but she gets back up to her feet. Here's Hoffman. Oh, well done. We know she's got a good right foot, but Yana Samartin in the
right there.
She was. Now, when we say wall at the back, that was a proper wall.
That was a wall.
That was proper deadly, that one. But
and here we go.
So Hoffman.
Yes, beautiful.
Found the back of the net. So Hoffman, we said she was quiet, and she's heard us, and she's just gone. Here's quiet for you, and we puts it in the back of the net.
As we just said about Yana Smart being the wall, a little bit just went past her a bit, unfortunately, which gave Hoffman the opportunity to look up, take the opportunity to score, and she did. Well done to Casuarina.
And they scored from an error and the opportunity. So
exactly.
All that hard work that the Yapas have done.
Yep, and it was just a slight mistake.
Fortunately, just a tiny, tiny mistake, and they score. And they were on the back foot, the Yapas, so Taylor Kickett wouldn't have expected that coming, and Hoffman kicks it like a rocket. That's why she's sitting second on the goal scorers, so that will take her to, I think, 1 behind.
Oh, the skills on this girl.
So 1 behind Rihanna Myatt now, Hoffman. So 10 minutes until halftime. What the Yapas need to make sure they don't do, Mina, is just go into their shells a bit, because Casuarina can score very, very quickly.
And they will. So these girls have just got to keep that momentum and definitely do what they have been doing the last 30 minutes of this game, which is blocking every ball coming into their back line.
So Segakol has gone a bit quiet. Lelko, that's well done. And Samata needs to make sure she connects to that one. She does. Heard a whistle, but that's coming from the back pitch.
The back pitch, yes. Just saying before, Kitsos's skills on the board is fantastic. She's got great skills. She had 2 players on her, managed to just footwork both of them and took the ball and straight through them.
So they've moved. They've done a swap between her and Anderson. So Anderson's gone to the far forward position and Kitsos is in the midfield now. So they've made that swap. Mizib, can she push forward? She loves pushing forward at every opportunity she can. And that
ball is going to...
Oh, the spin. I thought the spin...
I thought it was going to go the other direction to keep in the field.
Henderson's gone a little bit quiet to just keep that momentum.
But looking at her positioning, majority of her positioning, she has been by herself, so they need to look up and utilise her more.
So she's heard me as well. Well done, Tani Henderson. Kanai to Kitsos. They need to talk to each other. They got the opportunity. Briston got herself in front, then she got herself back on side. So good work there.
Well done
to Briston, and Anderson off screen, but is backtracking to make sure to cut off that opportunity for the goal to get it to a player out there. She's always thinking, always ahead of the game. Jasmine Anderson. Lelko against Newton Aragon.
And here we go. Look at Mizib coming through like a steam train.
I wish I had a little bit of that pace.
And a bit of a...
look at the kick.
Her skills too.
Look at that. Just picks the player right at the feet. Briston, but look at Anderson going through. She'll put the pressure on.
Overtakes.
Yeah, she's got some speed.
And it's good putting her up there because she does have that speed. And she can finish the balls off.
Yeah, they put her on that right side. She's got a good right foot, but they need to make sure they get it there then. Otherwise, put her in the centre forward position.
Yeah.
Because she's got the pace, she can get to either side of the field. So I feel if she's in the centre forward position, I feel that gives the uppers a bit more of an opportunity. So Hoffman, her confidence will get back up after having a quiet start. Mizib needs to be careful. He goes.
No, she's got this.
Pretty clever here.
She is.
And she does, and no one comes at her, so she moves forward, and again, there went into the right spot in the centre position. Mm-hmm. We just didn't have
the speed and the ability to move up with the ball.
So there's the Casuarina bench. See legs there barking some instructions to her.
Oh, it's unfortunate she's actually injured, isn't it? And she's another great player. But she has taken the role on assistant coaching, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So she's still involved.
Yeah, she's pretty good. So, Lelko, so need to just be careful here, the Yapas. They got themselves to a 2-0 lead, but that was taken away by Lauren Hoffman, sorry.
Great shutdown there by Jana Smarten. She really reads the ball well when she wants to, and she'll shut that ball down.
So they've got about 6 minutes here. Both teams, either Casuarina to draw level here with the Yapas, or Yapas to maintain a 2-1 lead going into half-time, which would give them a world of confidence. So that's why they need to not lapse, not look at the scoreboard, don't look at the time. There's Moschini. Oh, just an error. Here's Hoffman. Oh. And she had the right idea there, but...
She had a brilliant idea. You can see Douglas actually looked up and looked for, her offsider.
But just, so you're seeing just a bit of an error there. And Hoffman tried to put it over the top,
but just too under the ball and make it a little bit over the net.
Yeah, didn't get the execution exactly where she wanted it with that one.
So Missop is actually taking this kick out, and she's got a beautiful kick.
Look at that leg, straight to Anderson. Anderson over the top to herself. She'll chase this all the way, as she does. Does that stay in? It's close. It's kept in. Well done, Casuarina. Second call needs to work hard here. She needs to push, not put the pressure on her defence, which that's where it goes. Kitsos does well. So Casuarina.
Oh, well done to
So
Kitsos as well.
Segakol trying to get it over the top. Briston's usually pretty good in these positions. She uses her body well. So she's going to try and get it out to Anderson. Fulton will leave this for the goalie, I suspect. No. So she
took the option of taking it wide.
And she used the initiative there. So
right now, Kitsos to me is the brick wall in the back. Every ball that has come to her in the last 3 touches, she's gotten rid of it or she's just clearing it out. She's having a really good game tonight.
So of course, Legs, who we refer to as Legs all the time, is Jacqueline Agnon-Smith. So a little bit of just a bit of drive has fallen out of the game here. But Douglas, is she onside? She is. No whistle and it's a goal. So it's 2-2. They've scored 3 minutes before halftime, exactly what Yapas didn't want. And Casuarina, just that little lapse.
Look at this ball from Hoffman. Straight to Douglas. And
the person that was missing in amongst that play, Mina, was Mizib. Mizib was not back there for that speed. Now,
I don't think they were expecting that either.
So the 42-minute mark, Casuarina has drawn level, and they're both their powerhouses that started the game quiet for their standards have got their 2 goals.
I just hope Yapas don't drop their heads and keep that momentum up. Definitely keep it up, because the girls are looking, they're looking fantastic.
They've just... And it's the worst thing you can do is look at the time and just wait for that half-time whistle. You've got to keep playing as if there's an hour left in the game and you're not getting a break. You have to just keep going. Mizib. And of course, Tani Henderson there. She scored the first goal of the game, a 6-minute mark for the Yapas. So Lelko, here she is there on camera. Very good game by her so far in this first half. Good throw. Back to Sreya Malboy Hudson, who some would have seen on the singing show on a very popular...
How's her voice?
Yeah, she's of course her auntie Jess Malboy. Very impressed. Didn't know she was on there, but I think she surprised the whole of Darwin that was behind her, because she has a fantastic voice. But here we are with Hoffman again. She's going to make it to the box. Jana Samata needs to get there, and it hits the pole. Taylor, kick it. I'm not quite sure if she read that ball or she just
froze.
Yeah, I don't know if she picked it up or... Yeah, it was just a bit of a delayed reaction there from her. As you can see her just waddling over to get the ball. She's trying to waste as much time as she can here because she knows it's nearly half time. Hope that she actually looks a bit stiff there, Mina. I hope she hasn't hurt herself earlier on. She just...
Yeah, gone for the,
Just that's unlike her. Usually she's a bit... Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that because she may have hurt herself.
She looks like she's grabbing her hip, outer thigh, maybe.
Yeah, she doesn't look right. So that's why I reckon there wasn't much fast movement there, because she's not right, which means that the only other person that can go in there is Jana Samartin if need be for the Yapas, which isn't a good sign.
Yes.
And here's right on half time here, but the whistle hasn't gone. We're going into extra time. So Sigakol. There we go. So that's half-time here, round 19 here in Darwin between Casuarina and the Yapas. And it's 2-2 here at half-time. Look forward to the second half. Yeah, they got same body. Yeah,
I can't stop.
Don't. Welcome to Darwin on beautiful Larrakia country for round 19 of the Football NT Women's Premier League here tonight. And of course, I'm Natasha Medbury. With me tonight, as always, is Mina Chisholm. Now, we don't have round 18. That has been skipped due to our COVID lockdowns last week. So we're going straight to round 19. We've got round 20. Then we're going to play round 18 before the finals, Mina. But tonight we have Casuarina versus the Yapas. Casuarina are sitting in second, Yapas in fourth. What do you reckon about tonight's game?
Oh, look, I think both teams especially leading up to the finals, I think both teams are going to come with good form and stronger than ever. Look, Yapas had a great win last week, and Casuarina obviously still sitting in second, just behind Hellenic.
Yep. And the NT Yapas do come into the game with some good form. Let's look at the goals last week over the week before Port Darwin. Yep. All right. Just keep going. All right. So great penalty goals there. Saved the Yapas 2-1 against Port. Port scored early, but well done to the Yapas to get back. But, Mina, with the Yapas in second place, they've cemented into the semi-finals now. It's good for them. But how are they going to take on the heavyweights in Casuarina, and what sort of a crack they're going to have to give tonight?
Look, they know they are up against a really strong team, a dominant team. So they are going to try and match up, with their opposition. They're going to bring the A game to this game tonight.
Yeah, they will. And as I said, Casuarina sitting in second, but they had a really comprehensive win last week. Let's check out those goals. And a good win to Casuarina there, 4-1 against Mindel. But Casuarina, of course, what we said, so they've got a few powerhouses. Who's a couple of the players to look out for in tonight's game, Mina?
Well, look, depending on the whole team, look, they're a great powerhouse team. But my definitely picks would be Hoffman, even though considering she is up there with the leading goal scorer.
She's second, sitting on 21. Yep.
Fantastic. And her offsider, which they work together, they bounce off together, which is Lauren Douglas.
Yeah, they'll need to shut those two down if the Uppers are any chance tonight, of course. But we're really looking forward to tonight's game, and I hope you can stay with us. Kickoff isn't far away. Yep. All right. Welcome to the halftime segment here, round 19 between Casuarina and the Yapas. And what a fantastic game so far, 2-2. The Yapas got out to a 2-0 lead early on in the game, but then Casuarina come back through. Two powerhouses, of course, in Douglas and Hoffman, Mina.
Yeah, definitely. Look, Yapas, their performance tonight is just unreal. Their positioning, the way they are actually moulded and working together as a team. There are some few changes in that first half, which we don't see often.
Yep.
You know, we got Briston up front. Normally she is the back line. So will always be the, the last person on the back wall. And she's played brilliant. She's had a brilliant team, a brilliant game. And for Casuarina, look, they started really slow.
Yeah, they did.
Started not trying to find their feet, but they did manage to come as a draw before the half time, so which is fantastic. And obviously it was Douglas and Hoffman.
So Hoffman now is only one behind Rihanna Myatt on the leading goal kickers. But some really good news coming out of Queensland, of course. The restrictions have been lifted for their sport, so they can get back to actually a bit of normality there. So we'll have some highlights next week, of course, for that competition. But over in America, the National Women's Soccer League is in full swing. So let's check out some highlights this week of a match between the Washington Spirit and Orlando Pride.
Going to whip the ball in behind the back line of the Washington Spirit.
Peterson has started every game this year. Nice pick by Marta. And now it's played forward. Ruin. The shot is stayed by Bledsoe. Another one. Right off the side netting. But that's the danger of LaRue. Her first chance. Almost a goal.
And that is why you want Cindy LaRue sitting on the back shoulder of the Washington Spirit, just looking for this through ball. But well done from Bledsoe to stand her ground, come off her line, close down the angle. Massive save, and then to close it down again after Cindy LaRue gets her own rebound.
The great Marta striking. She was going near post and didn't miss by a whole lot. As Becky Burley said, how do those players respond after making those mistakes? Daughter helping with that turnover. Marta from Taylor. She'll have a go. And off the post and in. Marta with a moment of brilliance. Orlando leads.
And what a fantastic strike from the Brazilian midfielder. Just needs a little bit of space to be able to unleash the strike to that far post. Gets her head up, sees that she has no pressure. What a fantastic strike.
Sanchez, nice back heel. Kirster, reverse, slightly behind. Possession kept, into the box, intended for Sanchez. Go! It's tied! Who else but Ashley Hatch?
This is the first type of ball that we've seen from the Washington Spirit, just floated in. It forces Kylie Strom, the substitute, to have to come up with a play. She doesn't make it, lands right to Ashley Hatch, and all she has to do is slot it home past Ashlyn Harris, just the inside of her foot. Unfortunate mistake by Strom. Just puts it right back into the path of the center striker for the Washington Spirit.
This time Marta is back to take it. She'll drive it to the middle. One flick. Sanchez. Kirster held that ball well. Ashlyn Harris has to sprint back. Rodman on the right by herself at the moment. 1 against 2. Rodman waits. Drops it back. Driven by Sanchez. What a goal! 2-1 Spirit.
And it's the exact right decision from Trinity Rodman. This time gets her head up.
Wow, some talent there in the goal scored there, Mina, and you can tell that that was just a touch above the level we're used to commentating. But wow, we
definitely
2-1-0 in the end to Washington Spirit over Orlando Pride. How'd you think of that one?
Wow, just wow. Wow. What a privilege for us to be able to look at those highlights as well, somewhere right over across the water. You know, it's just, it's great. And the performance on both of those teams are fantastic.
That's right, and a few Olympic players in there as well. But back here in Darwin, the league leaders, Hellenic, put on a masterclass in their recent outing against Litchfield. So let's have a look at the goals from that match. Yep. Wow, 8-0 win over Litchfield there for Hellenic. Okay, there's even more great football ahead of us tonight. After the break, we've got a second half of tonight's match between the NT Yapas and Casuarina. I hope you can stay with us because we're looking forward to it. So we're back here, the second half. Half is already underway. So no change to the score. Let's see what both teams bring here, Mina. We want the uppers to play with the same intensity they started the game with. Looks like they've made a few changes again. So
they have.
Briston's gone back. Kitsos has gone forward.
And look at this matchup, Tash. We just had word from our insider, Tana Casemiro, just informed us that Wio and Missop is actually family.
Yeah.
They're cousins. So you can tell the way they run, the way they play. They are quite similar in very, in ways when it comes to soccer.
Bit of rivalry there. So she doesn't have her sister on there to compete with, but she's got her cousin instead. So good matchup. So coming across there. So gets in front of Klitsis. Beautiful conditions here, round 19. Football NT Women's Premier League you're watching here tonight. Of course, we've gone to round 19, round 18. We skipped due to our COVID restrictions that we had last week. But yeah, well done to Kenai there. But Hoffman puts it on top of the net there. So we were worried about Taylor Kickett maybe having a bit of an injury in that first half. She's still out there in goals, of course, there she is, but probably looking just a little bit proppy, I would suspect, and we'll just keep an eye on that.
She does look like she's not walking as her usual. She looks like she is carrying a little bit of an injury there.
So Mizub's going to take this kick.
You can tell in Casuarina too, they do have a few players out due to injury. I think they are trying to give them a bit of a rest when it does come to finals.
Yeah, you want your best team on the park, that's for sure. And especially if you've already locked in your finals position on the ladder, there's really no point unless you're trying to get match fitness into a few players as well, just in case you do pick up injuries during the finals.
That's right.
So Moschini, that goes over.
Very beautiful through ball there. Unfortunately, you didn't go to Casuarina. Didn't go as planned, but like I said, it comes to the finals, and you want your best out there. So if you need to rest players, you rest them.
Fit and firing, of course. So I have my rugby final tomorrow against Sisters.
I'm coming to watch.
1 and 2, so that will be in the most hottest time that you could think of at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
I also had word today with little birdie I had lunch with, named Jade Albion.
Oh, yes.
She said that she is playing you tomorrow.
Yes.
And she's going to run straight at you with a fly kick. I'm kidding.
No,
but she did mention, so it'll be an interesting game tomorrow.
Yeah, she messaged, but good luck to all teams playing. I think the Sisters, the Sharks, Nightcliff and Palmerston are in that for the Women's Rugby League up here in the Darwin competition. Of course, coming to an end, and then the AFL season up here starts. Now, with the pushback of missing round 18 last week, they're not playing the catch-up game as I spoke about, so the grand final has been pushed back a week, which is a pretty big deal to do for a Premier League competition, of course. So the players that had things on and may have planned, holidays around fixtures. I know that happens during, our AFL footy season. The girls sort of plan when they got buys and when the season finishes, when it starts, the break before Christmas. So pushing it back is a big call, but it's one that's been made. So the grand final will now take place on the 25th of September.
Yeah, I would think they'd probably be catch-up during the week, but that really comes down to that players do need that break, though.
Yeah, and I guess not the competition for the women's is set in stone for the finals, but I guess the other grades might not be, so they need to make sure that they have that allowance there. Here's Douglas. Casuarina have started.
She's got room. She's got space. Oh, missed them.
Casuarina have started really well, Mina. It's a little bit concerning here for the Yapas. Oh, that's a good strike. Well done, Taylor Kickett. She got good purchase on that one.
And that's right. Like we said, Yapas do need to transfer that into the second half. Don't lose their momentum.
Oh, that's hurt. Soraya Mountboy Hudson, she's...
On the ladies.
So
that does hurt. Hope she's okay. She's up. She'll walk it off.
So Hoffman, can she keep this in? She does. So there's a move, Mina. Henderson's been put into the back line against Hoffman. So there she got the pace. And well done, young Tani Henderson. That's why she's been put back there.
That's right. She shut her down straight away. And you do need that pace, especially when it comes to Hoffman, because Hoffman does have a great pace on her.
Well, with that goal, the second goal that Douglas scored, so we had Tani Henderson for the Yapas, the 6-minute mark at the first half. Then Jazzy Anderson, the 18-minute mark. So they were on fire, the Yapas. And then 16 minutes later, it took Casuarina to the 34-minute mark and through Rachel Hoffman to score their first goal, and then quickly followed up by Lauren Douglas. And we seen with Douglas's goal, the ball was put through to the space, and Mizib wasn't back there with the speed to shut her down. So it looks like they put more speed into the back line or done the matchups a little bit better. And we've also got... Looks like we've got Geekis has come on as well, number 5.
Oh, beautiful ball.
Hoffman, she crosses it. Probably too much on that one. Moschini, good battle between these two.
Yes.
Won't take her backwards. Yeah, won't take a backward step, young Jenna Moschini there. So well done. But Newton Aragon was there as well. There's Douglas going through. She keeps it in front of her. Mizib's got to try and save the day again. She does. Again.
Look at that.
Taking on her cousin. Drives it out, but it's going to hit.
She managed to get through all those players. She took the great option, which has gone wide. She found, an opportunity, so she took it.
So here's Pablo. So she's come on, I think, as well, Mina, against Geekis. So they have made a few changes at half-time. So the throw going the way of Moschini here. So she's standing captain tonight. You can see her having a bit of a laugh with the Casuarina coach down there, which is good to see. Always.
You would like to know what was said, though, for her to have a giggle.
Yeah. Always good sportsmanship shown in this league. And Mizib was calling it back then, but no, you wouldn't go back. Anderson's there. So... Kitsos is looking a little bit flat now. She needs to maintain her positiveness out there. Body language says a lot. So well done, Henderson. Kanai. You need these girls to get the engine running like they did in the first.
Yes.
The start of the first half. So Briston goes out. Moschini wasn't looking. She's looking a bit proppy there, actually. She's limping a little. So the throw in by Pablo. The Uppers cannot afford to switch off at any time against teams like Casuarina and Hellenic. So Anderson, she's going to keep this in. She does. Up the line, Fulton. Kitsos needs to get across there quickly.
Control by Fulton.
So Weo did excellent body work on her cousin, then Mizib. She moved her under the ball. So I need to talk here, the girls. So Hoffman, there was 2 against 1 there, and Hoffman was the one, and she won the ball. You don't want to see that. There needs to be a bit more communication out there by the Uppers. So Glitzis puts a through ball in. Newton Aragon, where does Taylor kick it? And in the end, a very, very late call. And Moschini put her arm up, but you've got to really play the whistle to the very end. Mina, there's no point sort of hanging back and waiting. You've got to go and hope that it gets called at some stage, because you just don't have that split second to wait.
That's right, and you realise how many goals do go through when you just don't play the whistle.
So we've got a quick change happening only 10 minutes into the second half. So Segakol has come off, and it looks like we've got Jafar.
Melissa Jafar.
So she was good last 2 weeks ago.
And that was the first time I've actually seen Jafar play.
So they put her in the midfield, but they put her up forward when they needed, and she actually helped create the opportunities that ended up winning the game for the Yapas through a couple of penalty goals. She didn't kick them, but just her effort.
Yes, that's right.
So again, she goes in pretty hard. She's going to win this one back. Oh, well done. You can see she's got some skills. We hadn't seen her before, but we were really impressed with the way she come out. There's Lelko. She's 2 against 1. She's still got it. Goes back inside and again.
Oh.
But good work as well there by the Casuarina defender. Just kept working and working and working, and that was Lely.
Oh, a little bit too much.
So Briston, I'm not quite sure if she was clearing that or maybe looking for Geekus. Geekus needs to keep pushing. This is what the Yapas need to do. Keep pushing up, pushing up. Well done, Far. Hitsos. That's a very, very, very late
call.
So, no, Briston has given this away. Mina, just off screen here. Briston wasn't happy. So Jafar is arguing as well. They just need to play the game here, the Uppers, not get frustrated.
No, let's not get frustrated at us players. They just need to just keep that momentum and keep pushing. Keep doing what they're doing, and they are calling Casuarina offside.
So Kanai, that was a handball. So Hoffman is in a dangerous position here. We know that she's got a good leg on her. It might be just out of her range, but I reckon she could still have a crack at this. We've seen at the highlights reel a beautiful shot on goal from the American competition.
Oh, wow, yes.
That was a beautiful...
that was.
The power...
And
the power in their legs.
Reflex from the goalies. Jeez.
That was amazing. Be looking forward to seeing that a lot more. The SBS have gained the rights, I think, so we will be seeing a lot more of football on SBS.
Yes.
And NITV.
What a great privilege, though, to be able to cover those highlights, you know, from small town Darwin. Be able to cover such
a big competition.
A big competition over in the States.
It is big over there. Of course, the US come second, I believe, in the Olympics. If I'm right, I know they won one of the medals. I know it wasn't gold, but it was definitely. So, Mizub. Geekus goes over the top, Pablo, but Fulton. They just look a little bit more set here, Casuarina, so they need to turn the tide here, Kanai.
Oh, and that's a free kick going to Kanai.
Yeah, so Australia Mount Boy Hudson gave that one up. Casuarina. So Jafar's going to take it, which is... Oh, that's a lovely kick. Just didn't quite get the play that she wanted, but Lelko does well. Oh, you've got Anderson up top there, Lelko. Just get it forward. When you got your left foot that you do, if you get the opportunity on your left, just get it in that box. Because
Douglas is going to definitely look for Hoffman. Beautiful ball.
Too much legs on it, Mina. Nah, she keeps it.
Oh, beautiful cross. Who was there? Can she keep this in?
Newton Aragon. I'm just looking that play, but it was at head height. All they had to do was get their forehead to it. Here we go. Here, watch this.
Oh wow! Look at this! Look at this crossover.
Here.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, it was Newton Aragon.
Just a little bit of a jump might have made a difference.
So Jana Samarden has come off. That's who's missing.
Yes, and I think Geekus has gone into her position.
So that's not quite sure what happened there. Mina,
that was a handball. So the ref did call a handball. It is Casuarina's free kick. And it looks like Pablo. Is that Pablo from here?
No, I think that's
Newton Aragon.
Mac. Oh, no, Newton Aragon, sorry.
Yep,
that's number 7. Is that 17?
No, it's 11.
Yeah, it's 11.
Oh,
well done. Skinny got in the right spot there. Now she needs to win it back. Oh, Pablo. Here's Pablo now to Newton Aragon. She's got a good left.
Oh, beautiful cross.
Oh, no way. drew that?
I don't know.
Hoffman. That takes her
We
to
need definitely
equal.
get the replay on that.
That's taken her to equal goal scorer at Tully 23, along with Rihanna Might.
Have a look at this. Pablo to Newton Aragon. She looks up. She sees her teammate. Hoffman is in that right position. And
we just missed it, but there was a back foot.
Hit the back foot in her inner left foot.
No, that was exactly it, Mina. That was a deliberate tap with her back foot as she swung it around.
Very tricky, very tricky. Cost them a goal. Fantastic.
So,
and who do we have on the ground? We do have an injured player for the Yapas. It looks like Moschini. We always see her go down and then we see her bounce back up, don't we?
Yeah, she usually comes back on, which is a good sign. And why they're there, if the cameraman can pick up the goalie at the moment for the Yapas. So we hope that Jenna Moschini's all right, but we've got the...
Someone's actually moon baking.
And the Yapas goalkeeper, she was doing a bit of a stretch to start with, but I reckon she has picked up a bit of an injury, but...
She looks like she's had enough.
So just... Ref saying you can hop off. She's like, no, I don't want to get off. No, it looks like she is going to come off. She's limping now.
Yeah, I wasn't quite too sure how that injury
we just missed the goalkeeper in the background there. So there's Sharon, Arnie Shaz.
Yeah, Shazza.
Shout out to Shaz, has been involved in every sports as a sports trainer since I can remember.
Yeah, definitely.
For both the team that she's there for or the opposition.
Yeah.
If our strapper was running late, we'd sneak into the St. Mary's sheds and get strapped.
She never had a problem.
No.
She'll just do it.
If someone got injured, she was the first one out there.
Beautiful soul.
Very deserving of every award that she's ever won, Shaz. So, 3-2 to Casuarina. So they have scored the last 3 goals. Yes, if you've just joined us, the NT Yapas scored the first 2 goals and Casuarina have hit back with the last 3. The Yapas just switched off about 10 minutes before half-time, and that's when Casuarina pounced. And Casuarina have started to pounce once their powerhouse duo of Hoffman and Douglas started lifting, because it was the quietest first 30 minutes of a game I've seen them two have.
Yeah. Definitely, and now they've boosted up. You know, they boost the rest of the team up, which is fantastic.
And good coaching as well, because Casuarina, when they were 2-0 down, they made a few changes, and the changes have paid off. So Jafar, we know that she's got some power in those legs, good footwork as well, but who's there to support her? No one's here. Then Briston says, put it at my feet. She does. Boots it forward, but looking for Geekus. Kitsos needed to do better then. Oh, here's the barometer. Oh, Fulton. How did she do?
I don't know. It's like a magnet to her foot.
It just stuck.
But if Jasmine Anderson would have had that, she would have went all the way.
It just stuck. You're right, like a magnet. Just stuck. Jafar, she's not going to take a backward step. I like the way she goes about it. She's pointing at the Casuarina coach, having a bit of a laugh, but
I reckon they might be related. You know, to have that little bit of a laugh on the sideline.
Yeah, well, if you can, you know, get them going in any sort of way, you have a few friendly pot shots when you can. Oh,
beautiful.
She's on,
ball.
so here, one-on-one. Taylor Kickett, she goes and straight through. So Hoffman has her third, a hat-trick. There was a complete breakdown there, a complete breakdown.
Definitely. That gameplay had no communication at all from the back line. You know, Douglas looks up. Of course, she always finds her you know,
partner in crime.
And even Missile, I think the girls were a little bit, was it offside or was it on? And that's where it comes to play the whistle. You know, play the whistle.
Now, I like this experience. You'll just see on the left of screen, Anderson just having a chat to her back half there. You know, keeps her head high. No negativity whatsoever, Jazzy. Now, she's going to try and lift her team back. You watch this. So they've moved Anderson back as well, Mina. So she's really going to try and get that leadership going out there, Anderson.
I think the girls are dropping a little bit from where we are. You know, they were really on fire in the first half. And it just takes that little two slight, you know, quick goals in from Casuarina, and these girls are back to being flat.
Unfortunately for the Yapas, the momentum shift was when Giannis and Martin missed in the box in the first half, a clearing kick, and Hoffman pounced on it, and it just shifted. It just shifted the momentum, and then they've scored the next 4 goals.
Yeah, well, that's right. Look, we've got a interchange here. We've got Sales is coming back, coming on for Malboy Hudson, which can I just say, what an amazing voice.
Yeah, we hope that we're going to see her again.
Rita Ora.
Yeah. What's wrong with her?
What's wrong with you? Don't come around here, come around here.
Make sure you don't come to the NT, because I'm telling you what.
I love Rita Ora, though. I really do.
No, not anymore. She's
not
gone.
Yet. Not in my top 10. And I still love her. What's happening? Bit of a...
She's hurt herself.
Yeah,
I'm not
she
quite
has.
sure. That was Kalitzis.
When she goes, she goes. She's definitely a good player.
Here's Anderson. Oh, Fulton. Here's Anderson again. Someone get and help this girl. Look at her go.
Yep.
And again, that's it. That's got to be a penalty.
You know what?
Oh, that's all clear.
Oh. Anderson will take on a bloody battle by herself, and that's exactly what she was doing. You know, her teammates need to get around her and help her out.
Here's
you
Hoffman.
Can't just rely on the one player.
Here's Mizub. Let's go, Mizub. We know when she gets frustrated. Oh, give it back to her. Give it back to her. When she gets frustrated. Oh, good work. Here she goes.
Oh,
no way.
Oh, that was looking good from where we were, Tasha.
Oh.
Just having a look. Look, Anderson again.
Hang on,
1,
is this
2? Oh, that was.
What would you
no, that was clean.
That was clean.
Was
okay,
ball.
yep.
It was all ball, and like I said, she had to go through 2 players. No one, her teammate needs to get around her.
Oh, that was like slow motion. That missed by centimetres.
It was
by Kitsos. Centimetres. Now, if they got the game back on here, they really, really need to get the next one. Casuarina are up and about here. Lelko. She looks like she's run out of steam a little bit.
She does say she has come on the second half a bit flat.
Here she goes, back to Henderson.
Let's pick up that momentum, Yappers, like they have in the first half.
Miss kick there by young Henderson, unfortunately. But Douglas, she's probably been the one to lift her team.
Oh, what a ball!
The most Newton Aragon, and well done there.
Puntada, which one's that one? Palapulmini.
Yeah, she did well then.
The wrong name then.
She did well then to make sure that she cut off that. So well done.
Did extremely well. Well done.
Palapulmini. Here we go, Mizub. So when did she actually sneak on? I didn't even see her come on. I must have been oblivious to something. I don't know what.
I think she came on the second half started.
So they have 25 minutes here. No, 20 minutes, sorry. Well done, Anderson. She is lifting once again. Oh, here's Geekas. Oh, that's got to be
body work there. But,
yeah,
it's going to be their corner kick.
So who would you give this to?
Well, Kanai looks like she's going to take this kick. She is making her way down to the corner. But these girls really need to position themselves because they know Kanai's got a fantastic leg on her. And she will drop it either in front of the goalie or she's going to hit in that at my sweet, the sweet spot.
At the back where
we know exactly where Jasmine Anderson is now making her way to.
We can't see here on, but Meenan's describing the box at the moment and where they're all situated. So Anderson's right at the back. She's waiting for the ball to go over. She starts moving now. You'll see her come into screen. Here it is, and coming through with Briston. She missed it, and they need to be careful. This will be a crucial turnover. Mizip gets it back far. Well, these two are going hammer and tong against each other.
In the blue corner we have.
Yeah, that's it. So... Well, bit of fire there, Sales.
Casuarina ended up winning the free kick. Fulton is going to take this. She's going to look for Hoffman. Didn't quite make it.
Well done, Anderson. And look at her take them on. This is what they need to do.
Yes.
Go Geekas. So Pablo's going to get there. She'll probably go back to Fulton, but Geekas has done well. Probably a little bit too much in the back there, and that's what the referee thought. Back inside, here's Douglas. Even though Hoffman's got the hat-trick of goals tonight, I feel Douglas has really got them back into the game to start with and has really kept working.
She's now been in that
midfield,
core, in that core position where the midfield is. She's controlling the game. She has the ability to actually do control of the game. She's got this great soccer momentum, and she always look up for her offsider. So whenever Douglas has got the ball and she's smashing it down, the midfield, you need to shut Hoffman down.
Yeah, they read each other so well, but
they
also
really do.
Good set game plans, obviously, by the coach and the players, because they know where to go straight away. So good throw. Looking for Anderson again, the only one that was moving, mind you. And again, this is where...
And another throw-in, and she will be the only one that's going to be moving again.
She saved the day for them.
Needs to start moving with her. Where she goes, they go.
So she saved the day 2 weeks ago in pretty much the last 10 minutes of the game. And this is what she's trying to do again here. Anderson. So well done, Lelko's got movement. That's what they want, movement, and that's gone straight back out. So unfortunate there. Lelko needs to keep her head, keep positive. They need to not drop their heads here, the Yapas. Young team, I know. Oh, here we go. The cousins. Bit of banter, you'd think. No.
Looks like the grass is a little bit wet. There's been a few players have slipped over tonight.
Yeah, it looks a bit torn up this side, doesn't it? Everyone loves the grandstand side. You can see where most of the activity happens.
And having that rain too would have, maybe.
Anderson to far. Anderson wins again. It back. And so I think Anderson nearly gave that up then. She looked like it was going the way of Casuarina, but it's not.
She's not going to give up. She's going to take this throw.
So there she is. So Mizip said she'll chuck it. You go in.
You go in. Mizip's got a good throw on her as well.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kitsos. Where's that to?
Just need a little bit more control. Get back in there. That's it. Well done, Kitsos. Win it back. She was unlucky last time. Here she goes again. Good footwork. She tries, even on the ground, but there's going to be a free kick just outside the box. So she earned her team. They need to get this goal. Who takes the kick, Mina? Who?
Looks like Kitsos going to clean up her fall over now. And she's going to take a kick. You know what? She's got a great kick on her too. So not surprised that, this is going to find, the ball is going to find the back of the net. Casuarina is definitely putting up the wall there. which is fantastic. But are they going to block off that angle where she's probably wanting to kick?
Do you just put it in front of Jazzy Anderson now if she starts running? There she is on screen. Do you just pop it to that spot in between the wall and Jazzy?
She's going to go for it.
Oh, it's a goal! She's got it! What a goal! Kitsos, take a bow. Look at her. She's excited, and so are the girls.
She found the back of that net easy.
Wow,
beautiful. Good work, Kitsos. Well deserved.
Hopefully that will lift her confidence. If it doesn't, there's something wrong, because that was...
that was beautiful.
Bang!
Look at that. Oh, close to nothing. You know, Honduras in the...
Don't worry about listening to me about passing it to Anderson. You have it every day of the week, sister.
She'll kick it. She's got a good kick, and she will find the back of the net, and she did well.
Here you go, sister. Yours.
Well done, Kitsos.
So, Casuarina Kitsos scores. They have 15 minutes left. 1 goal behind. They need to keep pushing. That's what Geekas needs to do. Halapormini as well. Anderson. So Hoffman's been moved over to this side now. So Weo. Oh, Mizab gets in there, cuts her off. Well, we've seen a few good goals tonight, haven't we?
To take that in. That was amazing. That was fantastic. Good on you, Kitsos.
There was 4 on the wall as well, so you had to...
She went over all of their heads.
But she had enough drop on it to keep it under the bar and out of reach of the goalie. So just so many technical aspects there. Jafar, she's not happy about something with Douglas. That's probably the first disagreement I've seen on the field.
But you've seen Douglas trying to fix it, and she wasn't having it.
So... is Diaz, so Douglas, here they go at it again. It's almost like you want the ball to go to them
for a little bit of entertainment.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a spark, bit of feeling gets in this game.
Yes.
Hey, if you don't play sport for a bit of feeling and the love and pride of your team, then
love of it.
That's it. Geekas.
Oh, bit casual there, Geekas.
Yep, and she's been turned inside out by Kalitzis.
And again.
So Kalitzis, she keeps going, but
I don't think Hoffman was reading that, that play from Kalitzis there.
Halapormini did well, but Briston tries to clear that one, and then she was trying to look for Jazzy Anderson, but the line beat her to it. Halapormini used her body well. Jafar as well, keeps it in. Anderson, well done to Kitsos. She's got good skills. Oh, look at that. That's got to be a handball. She chucked her arms up.
I think that was faulted. That was a little bit intentionally.
Isn't that almost like a yellow card?
Yellow card, yeah. Well, she got away with that.
Anyone that goes, that's like standing on the mark in football.
I don't know if the camera can see it, but we got our hands up.
Kick. Anderson. Kitsos needed to push forward then on Douglas. They can't back off from her. Don't give her space. Where's Mizab? There she is.
There she is.
So Newton Aragon, that's come off Newton Aragon. So just over 10 minutes, nearly hitting the 80-minute mark here. So our goal scorers tonight in the first half, in order of how they were scored, with Tani Henderson, the 6-minute mark, Jasmine Anderson for the uppers, 18-minute mark, and then the next 4 goals were scored by Casuarina. So Hoffman, 34-minute mark, Douglas, the 42nd minute mark, and then we had half-time score 2-2. Then Hoffman comes out and gets 2 goals very quickly, the 61-minute mark and the 65th minute mark, and then Kitsos scored from a free kick, beautiful kick, 4 minutes ago. So game back on here for the uppers. Of course, Casuarina sitting in second, Yapas sitting in fourth. They've already locked in the top 4. The outcome of this game is not going to make a difference to the final settings, but you want momentum and you want good your team to be gelling, your structure's working, and both teams are showing that, especially the Yapas. You need to be coming into form at the right time, and they've got a tough run home, but like I said, they've already cemented fourth, so it doesn't matter. So if they can build their confidence and build into the finals, anything can happen once you're there.
Exactly, and well said, Tash. I mean, we just had a interchange, so Weo came off and Donato has come on, number 14.
All right, so they're reaping the changes here. So Kanai, she's got space. Chopped off now. Back to Lelko out there. We know Lelko's pretty good. That gets around one. She's got a bit of space in front of her now. Puts it over. Fulton there against Kitsos. Kitsos needed to get body on Fulton there. I feel Lelko's limping. You can see her limping. She can't run. Let's just hope that might be cramp. Well done, Kanai. She's lifted again. Skinny goes all the way back. Luckily, Taylor Kickett was awake. You know, she can't pick it up because, oh my God. She's nearly given me a heart attack.
We both cringed at the same time.
Oh, here we go. Meza. Kitsos, you've scored a brilliant goal, but you've got to
work.
You've got to work. You can't let that. You're still behind. You've got to work for that next one. The effort was lacking a little bit there. And again, just over to no one. Lelko's really struggling out there. But look at Anderson. The only one there to put the pressure on the goalie. She knew it was outside the box. Anything can happen. Just a slight mistake. She might fall over, slip over. She's out of goals. And Anderson is always onto that. You never, ever give up. Oh, Kanai. Oh, what?
Kanai just earned herself a free kick then, which
she's. Oh, I thought
maybe a little bit of interference there by, I think that's Pablo. No,
I thought there was a bit of advantage there. She actually had beaten the players.
Yeah.
But here we go, Mizub.
Mizub.
Is that a handball? No. So, again, Kitsos probably needs to put a bit more effort in there. That's why they've got her up there. We know she's got fancy footwork. She's showed us a brilliant goal from a free kick right at the top of the box. Cleared the wall, cleared the goalie, but made sure it stayed under the crossbar. But she needs to... Oh, these two are going back at it again, Douglas and Jafar. Jafar needs to chase it now. Well done to Douglas. She won it back. Jafar put her head down. Oh, and too much swing on that. So, Carly Kickett, she does not look well.
Hey, all right, so our in-house. Can we just give a big shout out to Nadia Lely, who missed training yesterday because her man asked her to marry her, and she said yes.
Oh, that's still not an excuse. I'd still give her a fine.
No. Oh, you're a hard woman, Tash.
Hey, fine.
Hey, look, congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. Nothing beautiful than the engagement and young too. Well done.
No, you gotta put those fines in place because that's how you have a good end of season get together.
Yeah, well, that's right.
That would definitely be a double fine.
And Hoffman, oh, good ball through. And we do have word that Rachel Hoffman has played college football over in the States.
Ah, well, there you go.
Not quite too sure who for, but yeah, she has had that experience to be over there, you know, amongst other footballers, they will call it football over there.
Well, we can tell to do with her skills, that's for sure. So Hanapur Mini kicks that out. So we've got a corner. Hoffman will take this corner.
Yes. Now we know she's got a good kick.
Taylor Kickett has been stretching that hip leg every opportunity she can. So she's not moving too well whatsoever, and you can tell because she's not up and about. So I'm surprised they've kept her there with Yana Samardan. Oh, well done,
Oh, well done.
Poor Minnie. So another corner. But good work there. She didn't let that become an opportunity for Casuarina. So Hoffman again. So she's guarding that post quite well there, the Yapas. Casuarina are going to run into this. They've only got 2 players in there. Taylor Kickett's talking to him. Mizza Palapor-Mini right on the near post here. Briston's at the back. Here they go. And again, it goes straight out. So good work by Palapor-Mini. She put the pressure on, and you don't see Hoffman miss kick it like that too often. Now they need a ball at the back here, but slowly but surely you can see Taylor Kickett. Now that's unlike her. Usually she'd go to that pretty quickly and bounce her way back, but yeah, I hope that it's nothing too serious there with her. There's Jasmine Anderson. Need to get the ball to her as much as they can. Taylor Kickett hiding behind the light box there. Yeah, she's grimacing a bit there. She's definitely...
You can tell that walk is, she is a bit off.
Just surprised they've kept her there when Yana Samadin is quite capable of going in goals if she is got an injury.
Yeah,
I mean, you always want to win this game. I know that they're going to finish in 4th regardless of the outcome of this game or future games, but I just always want to play to win, really.
Yeah, but just surprisingly who Missup's going to, kick this to. She looked for Lauko or Jafar.
Oh, well done. So Geekas nearly needs to run hard and just tap it on. That's slide kick, play on Jafar, then she goes. So she's not happy about it.
Well, got a yellow out of
card.
That. Yeah, yellow card. No.
She's not Jafar. She's full of emotions here.
Beautiful
that one was
tackle,
okay,
but this one, no, definitely earned herself a card there.
Ooh. So that was Pablo. Sophia Pablo.
I was really impressed by that slide tackle, though.
All right. What does she do, Mina?
Oh, she can hit it from here. I reckon she'll look over to where Jazzy Anderson and that bit of a gap in between Fulton and Sales.
There they go.
Right there.
Oh, you're right, Mina. Straight to Anderson. It just got below head height, and so she had to get her foot to that. If it was just a little bit above.
No way.
So just a throw. So the throw in. So Casuarina. That goes out. So we're going to have another substitute. Mina, you can follow that one for us.
Yes, Verena Mack, number 17. Now, I have not seen her play for a very long time, and I used to play alongside her, and she was one of the best for our forwards, our strikers. So to me, it's fantastic to see her getting back out there, getting back into the game. So I'm really excited what the old girl got. She's not really old girl, but, she's a veteran when it comes to soccer.
Now, Jafar, inside information, once again, we're going to have to start paying this girl some of our fees, is she's actually played for the national side for France. So she's actually French. So when we said that we hadn't heard her or seen her before, and what has she got? She's got a lot.
Well, there you go. There you go, Jafar. Is she French or she just went and played? We need to get some more information on this girl.
No, she definitely has played for the French team.
Oh, she's a Frenchie.
Yeah, she is.
So the only French words I know is parlez-vous français. Do you speak French?
No.
Maybe I should ask her that. She might uppercut me. Please don't.
We've got a few talented...
We do.
That have reached pretty good levels, which is really exciting for the local competition here. And we've got a good game in front of us because Yapas are giving everything. They've got 2 minutes of extra time, so we've hit the 90-minute mark. Can they score? So you can see the red time on the screen. That one goes over. Taylor Kickett needs to try and get this one quickly. And she shuffles along. Now you can see the red on screen. That gets to 30 seconds. We know that there's 2 minutes of overtime. They show it on the big scoreboard here.
What a beautiful kick from Douglas. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned, but she definitely was in that right position to have a crack at goals.
So the uppers, it's all or nothing, nothing for a minute. So big kick, oh, comes off the shoulder, Jafar, goes out. So no wonder her and Douglas having a good battle, two guns there.
Definitely.
So next week we have Casuarina again taking on Litchfield.
Fantastic. Litchfield definitely.
Oh, go miss. Oh.
You can see when she's running down, you know,
the script.
Something's magic going to happen.
The script, come on, we need the... Oh, Anderson. She boots it. She's got it. She's got it. In extra time, mind you.
Anderson.
Oh.
Jasmine Anderson again strikes like the Empire Strikes Back. There she's looking at this this replay. Look at it. She doesn't give up. She keeps going. She keeps going.
Kitsos hangs back. But look at that, a missed kick and then straight across. Wow. So they need to get back Jasmine Anderson. Look at her as well. We hit the nail on the head at the start of the game.
Anderson, well deserved. That's what happens when you play hard.
They need to keep this out now. They cannot let them score. Jafar. There we go. 30 seconds before full time. Jasmine Anderson kicks the equaliser for the Yapas. So Hoffman for Casuarina finished with 3 goals, and Anderson finished with 2, the main goal scorers. And what a game. Thank you, Mina Chisholm, as always, for your comments. But a 4-all draw here tonight between Casuarina and the Yapas. Thank you, and we look forward to next week. We hope you can join us then.
started into that video. Show me you acting today. What? What are you Come talk with this game and make sure. Yeah, come on,